Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your hairstyle no longer reflects the vibrant woman you truly are? Maybe your cut has stayed the same for years, or perhaps you've been playing it safe with a style that's more about maintenance than magic. The truth is, the wrong haircut can quietly add years to your appearance, while the right one, it can take 10 years off in an instant. And here's the secret that most stylists won't tell you. You don't need drastic changes or expensive salon visits to look younger. What you need is a haircut that works with your features, not against them. Something that softens where needed, lifts where it matters, and reflects the confidence and beauty you already carry. In today's video, we're diving into 5 haircuts that are not only easy to wear and maintain, but also scientifically and stylist approved to help women over 60 look noticeably younger. Whether your hair is thinning, graying, or just in need of a refresh, these styles are designed to flatter mature features without sacrificing elegance. You'll discover a layered cut that adds volume and bounce in all the right places, a chic bob that makes your jawline pop, a soft shag that turns back time without trying too hard, and 2 more confidence-boosting styles that just might make you fall in love with your reflection again. No gimmicks, no pressure to be someone you're not. Just real, flattering, age-defying haircuts that work for you. So, if you've been searching for the best haircuts for women over 60 or wondering how to look younger without surgery, this is the video you've been waiting for. Ready to rediscover your glow? Let's start with a classic cut that's been quietly making women look 10 years younger for decades. There's a reason the bob has never gone out of style. But not all bobs are created equal, especially when it comes to flattering women over 60. Enter the soft layered bob, a subtle yet powerful variation that blends elegance, ease, and youthful energy in one graceful cut. It's not too short, not too long, and not too structured, just the right balance for a woman who wants to look refreshed without feeling like she's trying to look 25 again. So, what makes this cut so effective as an anti-aging haircut? Let's start with the layers. As we age, our hair often becomes finer and more delicate. Flat, lifeless styles can emphasize that loss of volume, but the soft layered bob is designed to bring back that bounce. The gentle layering, especially around the crown and sides, adds movement and dimension, creating the illusion of fuller, healthier hair. No heavy texturizing or sharp lines, just softness that flows with your natural shape. It's especially ideal for women who want a volume haircut over 60 that doesn't scream high maintenance. You don't need rollers or complicated styling tools. A quick blow dry with a round brush or even letting it air dry with a little volumizing mousse will leave you with a polished look that's effortlessly youthful. What's more, this haircut has a unique way of lifting the face without needles or surgery. The layered ends draw attention upward away from the jawline and neck, creating a lightness around your features. If you've noticed a little sagging or softening of your jawline, this is one of the best haircuts to look younger, because it visually lifts and softens at the same time. But perhaps the best part? The soft layered bob is incredibly versatile. It flatters all hair colors, whether you're embracing your natural gray, experimenting with silver highlights, or sticking with a classic brunette or blonde. The layers pick up light and texture, giving your hair that luminous, healthy glow we all crave. And unlike blunt bobs or rigid styles that can harden facial features, this cut is forgiving. It moves when you move. It frames the face with kindness. It allows your personality to shine through. Plus, you can customize it. Add side-swept bangs to soften a high forehead. Keep it collarbone length for a little drama. Go slightly asymmetrical for an edge, or keep it chin length for a neat, no-fuss finish. If you've been stuck in a haircut that feels outdated, too flat, or just doesn't bring out your glow anymore, this might be the refresh you didn't know you needed. Because the goal isn't to look younger by covering up who you are, it's to reveal the light that's already within you. Now, if you're someone who loves a little bit of style edge, something classic but with a bold European twist, our next haircut might be just the inspiration you've been waiting for. If the soft layered bob feels like a gentle embrace, the chin-length French bob is more like a wink of confidence. This cut has that unmistakable European elegance. Short, structured, and undeniably stylish. It's the kind of haircut that says, "I know who I am," without needing to say a word. And for women over 60, it can be a secret weapon in rediscovering your style identity with clarity and class. So, What sets this look apart? At first glance, the French bob over 60 might seem daring. It typically hits right at the chin or just below, with clean, straight edges that frame the face beautifully. But it's not severe. In fact, when softened with a slight inward curve and a bit of texture, it becomes one of the most elegant, low-maintenance haircuts you'll ever try. The real magic lies in how it flatters the face. By ending at the chin, this bob draws the eye upward, emphasizing your smile, your cheekbones, and your eyes. It lifts attention away from the neck or jawline, areas many women become more self-conscious about with age. The result? A visual mini lift without any appointment at the doctor's office. You can also pair it with a soft side part or light fringe to add even more softness and movement. If you wear glasses, this cut works especially well. It complements frames without competing with them. Best of all, it's incredibly versatile with texture. Whether your hair is pin straight, naturally wavy, or somewhere in between, the French bob can be tailored to suit. A slight wave adds a romantic, lived-in feel. A sleek blow-dry brings out the architectural lines of the cut. You get to choose, bold or breezy. And don't worry about looking too done. This isn't the stiff bob of the past. The modern French bob is softer, more natural, and far more flattering. It's ideal for women who want a chic haircut for mature women that doesn't take hours to style. A dab of smoothing cream, a quick round with the brush, and you're ready to meet the day with style. Many women over 60 avoid shorter cuts out of fear that they'll look too harsh or boyish, but this cut proves the opposite. It's strong, yet feminine, confident, yet graceful, and when you pair it with a bold lipstick or a great pair of earrings, unstoppable. So if you've been wondering how to look younger after 60 without changing your wardrobe or makeup, this hairstyle alone can be a complete refresh. But maybe you're not quite ready to go this short, or maybe you prefer the ease of a bit more length. Let's move into a cut that offers softness, shoulder-skimming elegance, and incredible versatility, the textured lob. Maybe you're not quite ready to go short. Maybe you still love the feeling of hair grazing your shoulders, but you don't want the weight or maintenance of longer locks. If that sounds like you, the shoulder-grazing lob with texture might just be your perfect match. The lob, short for long bob, has been a staple in the fashion world for years, but its real power lies in how adaptable and flattering it is, especially for mature women over 60. With just the right length and a bit of movement, the lob offers structure, softness, and style, all without trying too hard. So why does this cut work so well for women in their 60s? For starters, it offers the best of both worlds. It's long enough to feel feminine and versatile. You can still tuck it behind your ears, clip it up, or curl it, but short enough to avoid the drag and dullness that often comes with longer aging hair. The key to making it youthful: texture. A blunt lob can look heavy or severe, especially on finer or thinning hair. But when you add layers, soft waves, or choppy ends, something magical happens. The movement adds life, bounce, and dimension, instantly taking years off your appearance. That's why this is one of the best hairstyles for thinning hair, especially when paired with a modern cut that enhances volume at the crown and frames the face gently. And here's the best part: it's extremely low maintenance. This cut looks beautiful even when air-dried. A bit of sea salt spray or a light mousse is often all you need to bring out its natural body. On busier days, a messy ponytail or half-updo still looks effortlessly chic. If you're tired of spending too much time with flat irons or hot rollers, this style gives you permission to embrace the natural flow of your hair while still looking polished. Color also plays a major role here. A textured lob is an ideal canvas for highlights, lowlights, or gray blending techniques. Because of the movement in the cut, any variation in color gets amplified, creating depth and shine that makes your hair look more vibrant and healthy. Whether you're going fully silver or maintaining a soft blend of warm tones, this cut elevates whatever color choice you make. It's also incredibly flattering for almost every face shape. The shoulder length helps elongate rounder faces, soften angles, and balance the proportions of a mature profile. Add face framing layers, and you've got an instant lift, no injectables required. And let's not forget the emotional shift. There's something empowering about having a hairstyle that's easy to manage, stylish at every age, and flexible enough to match your mood. Whether you're heading to brunch with friends, a family gathering, or a weekend getaway, the textured lob adapts. This cut isn't about hiding your age. It's about enhancing your essence. It says, I know who I am, I've earned every strand of silver, and I still know how to turn heads. If you've ever wondered how to look younger naturally without stepping too far outside your comfort zone, the textured lob might be your new signature look. But what if you're ready for something a little more daring, something modern, edgy, and incredibly empowering? Then you'll want to see the next cut, a bold and beautiful pixie with a surprising twist. If the textured lob is about balance, the asymmetrical pixie is about fearless self-expression. It's a cut that carries an unmistakable air of modernity, stylish, playful, and completely unapologetic. For women over 60, it can be transformative, not just for how you look, but for how you feel every time you catch your reflection. So, what exactly makes this cut asymmetrical? Unlike the traditional pixie, where both sides are the same length, the asymmetrical version is intentionally uneven. One side is shorter, close to the head, while the other is left a touch longer, often sweeping toward the cheekbone or jawline. This subtle imbalance creates visual interest, sharpens your profile, and gives the style an undeniably artistic edge. And here's why it's such an anti-aging short haircut. It draws the eye upward. The angled lines frame your face in a way that naturally lifts your features. It emphasizes your best assets. Whether that's high cheekbones, expressive eyes, or a graceful jawline, the asymmetrical pixie helps them stand out. It conveys energy. Short hair has a way of looking vibrant and lively, and the asymmetry adds an extra spark. Why it works for mature hair. Over time, hair can lose volume and elasticity. A modern pixie cut over 60 solves both issues by removing excess weight and encouraging natural lift. Fine hair instantly looks fuller. Thicker hair becomes easier to manage. Even a slight natural wave becomes more noticeable and defined. It's also incredibly forgiving. Because of the variation in length, it doesn't demand perfect styling every day. In fact, the slightly undone look often makes it even better. Styling made simple. This is one of the easiest cuts to live with. In the morning, all you need is a bit of styling cream or volumizing mousse, a quick finger tousle, and you're ready to go. For a sleeker look, run a flat iron through the longer side and tuck it behind your ear. Feeling bold. Sweep the longer fringe forward for a dramatic fashion editor vibe. The low-maintenance short hair appeal means more time enjoying life and less time wrestling with your hair. Color that elevates the cut. An asymmetrical pixie is the perfect canvas for experimenting with color. Soft silver with icy highlights can make the shape look luminous. Warm caramel or honey tones add softness. And if you're adventurous, a pastel streak or a bold copper can make the asymmetry pop even more. Because the hair is short, you can change it up without a long grow-out period. The emotional impact many women describe getting an asymmetrical pixie as liberating. There's a confidence that comes from wearing your hair short, especially in a style that is so unapologetically modern. It tells the world you're comfortable in your own skin, you embrace change, and you're not afraid to stand out for all the right reasons. This isn't about chasing youth, it's about embracing vitality. It's the kind of cut that turns heads not because it's extreme, but because it radiates personality and self-assurance. If you've been wearing the same safe style for years, this could be the refresh you didn't know you needed. The best short hairstyle to look younger is often the one that makes you feel bolder, freer, and more in tune with who you are today. And while the asymmetrical pixie is bold and fashion-forward, our next and final style takes a softer approach. Still youthful, still flattering, but with a romantic, laid-back feel. Let's step into the world of the soft shag with face-framing layers, a cut that's as forgiving as it is fabulous. If the asymmetrical pixie is bold and modern, the soft shag with face-framing layers is its easygoing, bohemian cousin, soft, romantic, and effortlessly youthful. This is not the choppy, rebellious shag of the 1970s. The modern version is refined and wearable, with layers designed to create movement without looking messy, and to frame the face in the most flattering way possible. For women over 60, it can be an instant mood lifter, adding lightness, bounce, and a touch of playfulness. Why it works so well for mature women. One of the most common concerns as we age is loss of volume at the crown or thinning around the hairline. A shag haircut for older women solves both problems by strategically layering the hair so it looks fuller and more textured. The feathered ends add airiness, while the layers around the face, often starting at cheekbone level, Draw attention upward, softening fine lines and lifting your features. These face-framing layers act almost like a natural filter. They create gentle curves that balance sharper angles, disguise sagging, and give the illusion of a more defined jawline. That's why this is often considered one of the best haircuts to soften facial features without any invasive treatments. Styling that suits your lifestyle. If you've grown tired of spending ages in front of the mirror, you'll love how low maintenance this cut is. The soft shag is designed to work with your hair's natural texture, whether that's straight, wavy, or curly. On busy mornings, you can simply apply a light mousse or sea salt spray, scrunch your hair gently, and let it air dry. The layers will naturally fall into place, creating a relaxed, lived-in style. For a more polished look, a quick blow-dry with a round brush will smooth the ends while keeping the movement intact. And here's a bonus. As it grows out, the shag still looks intentional. You won't have that awkward in-between stage that many shorter cuts go through. Color magic with a shag. Because the shag has so much texture, it's perfect for showcasing highlights, lowlights, or balayage. The light catches at different points in the layers, creating depth and dimension that makes your hair look thicker and more vibrant. If you're embracing your natural silver or gray, a low-maintenance hairstyle over 60 like this one will make your color look dynamic rather than flat. The emotional effect. There's something freeing about a hairstyle that doesn't demand perfection. The soft shag invites movement. It bounces when you walk, catches the wind in a flattering way, and feels youthful without being try-hard. Many women say it brings back a sense of ease and fun to their look, reminding them that style can be joyful, not just practical. And because it's so forgiving, it's a great option if you're experimenting with a new look but don't want to commit to something ultra-short or heavily structured. It gives you flexibility. You can wear it loose and casual, tuck it behind your ears, or pull it into a soft half-up style for special occasions. The soft shag says, "I'm relaxed, I'm confident, and I still know how to have fun with my style." If you've been wondering how to look younger naturally without high-maintenance styling or drastic changes, this haircut is proof that sometimes the simplest adjustments create the biggest impact. Now that we've explored all 5 styles, from the polished elegance of the soft layered bob to the carefree charm of the modern shag, you might be asking, which one is right for me? That's exactly what we'll wrap up in our conclusion, along with a few tips to help you choose the cut that will make you feel like the best version of yourself every single day. We've just explored 5 very different, yet equally beautiful, youthful hairstyles over 60, each with its own personality, its own strengths, and its own way of turning back the clock without a single drop of makeup or a surgical touch. From the soft, face-lifting layers of the soft, layered bob, to the Parisian sophistication of the chin-length French bob, the versatile, shoulder-grazing elegance of the textured lob, the bold, fashion-forward energy of the asymmetrical pixie, and the relaxed, romantic charm of the soft shag with face-framing layers. Every style we've covered has one thing in common. It works with you, not against you. Because the truth is, the best haircut for mature women isn't about chasing trends. It's about enhancing the beauty, confidence, and individuality you already have. Why the right haircut matters more after 60. After 60, our hair changes. Texture, density, even how it falls. The wrong style can unintentionally add years to your appearance, while the right one can make you look, and more importantly, feel years younger. An anti-aging haircut doesn't mean pretending to be someone you're not. It means finding a cut that lifts your features, flatters your unique face shape, and matches your lifestyle. And the benefits go beyond the mirror. The right cut can change how you carry yourself. It can make you stand taller, smile wider, and walk into a room with that quiet kind of confidence that says, "I love where I am in life." How to choose the right one for you. Ask yourself, do I want low maintenance or am I happy to style my hair daily? Do I want something that feels playful, elegant, bold, or a mix? Am I ready for a dramatic change or do I want a gentle update? If you're unsure, bring photos of the styles you love to your stylist and talk about what will work best for your hair type, face shape, and routine. Sometimes, a small tweak, like adding face framing layers or adjusting the length by an inch, can make all the difference. Remember, age is not a limit. The idea that certain hairstyles are off limits after a certain age, outdated. Style has no expiration date. If you love it, if it makes you feel like you, then it's the right choice. Whether it's a sleek bob or a tousled shag, the key is that it brings you joy every time you look in the mirror. And here's the beauty of it all. You don't need to look younger to be beautiful. But if the right haircut makes you look younger without surgery and helps you feel vibrant, then why not embrace it? You've earned the right to enjoy every compliment, every double take, every wow, you look amazing, your next step. If you've been thinking about updating your style, maybe this is your sign. Choose one of these 5 cuts as inspiration, talk to your stylist, and take that first step. A new haircut is such a simple change, but it can be the start of a whole new chapter in how you see yourself. And if you're ready for even more inspiration, I've got another video lined up that dives into the most flattering hair colors for women over 60, perfect for pairing with your new cut to take your look to the next level. Because beauty at this stage of life isn't about turning back time, it's about making every year look and feel its best. So go ahead, try something new. Let your hair tell the world the story you want to share. And remember, confidence is always your best accessory.